So things look a little different. It's not morning, it's evening. It has just been a really busy weekend, but I still wanted to check in and do skincare with you. I spent the day, oops, just flung my ring somewhere in here. I'll find it in a minute. I spent the day cleaning out this closet behind me. So because we're going to have to move in 6 months to a year, I've been trying to do a little bit each weekend of what we can get rid of in the house or what I don't want to bring with, get rid of, and then start packing up stuff we don't think we're going to use in the next 9 months. So that is what I did today. And I did a big donation run. I went through all of our personal care products, and if there was stuff that I no longer loved or that was brand new, it was no longer loved and was brand new, we went and donated that to the food bank so that they could put it in the personal care products, and that some other family that is going through a rough time can use it. So I used to do a lot of couponing, and now I don't. Not because I don't like to save money, because I'm a little more pickier about what products I want to use. So now I only coupon what products I actually really love. And before I used to coupon basically anything because I just needed products. I didn't have a lot of money. So first up, we did our cleanser. So that was my day. It was a lot of sorting, a lot of going through, but we took 8 grocery bags full of body soaps and lotions and scrubs and hair products to the food bank. So I feel like that was a really good thing to do with Peyton today. It shows her that, you can always help in whatever way you can to those that are struggling. And that one time, we used the food bank when she was really, really little, and I was not making what I was making now, and I struggled. So I like to give back because there was a time it was there for me. So next up is our toner. And now we're still going to do our serums because it's evening doesn't mean I'm not going to do them. But that was our day. It was busy. And now Peyton is out with her girlfriends. And tell me why these kids, oh my God, it's like they've all lost their ever-loving mind today. I know it's a full moon, but they are just so dang mean to each other. And where are you, parents, that you're not helping coach your child on how to interact? I stepped into so many group discussions today that kids were not being kind to one another. So many talks. I never usually got to talk to the aggressor, but because my kid was not the aggressor, but I got to talk to the other kids that were involved most of the time, and like, hey, we don't gang up on people. We don't tell people they're weird. We don't tell people because they talk loud that they're weird. We don't do that. So that was it's really sad to see that there's so many parents that are so disengaged that they don't even see this going on. And I know the house where this group bullying session was going on, and I'm not surprised when I look at the mother, but I'm disappointed because she likes to talk a good game about being so involved that her kids can't put anything past her. However, her kids are not angels, as none of our kids are. All our kids need help learning how to interact with each other and what's healthy. And that's our jobs as parents, is we are supposed to teach our kids a healthy way to interact with each other and not to make fun of someone, and not to bring like 15 other people into it. You have a disagreement with someone, you have the disagreement with someone. You don't get to go run your mouth and gather people to gang up on that person. So that is my PSA. If you are a parent, be sure you're involved. Be sure you're keeping your ears open when they're having these conversations. And just make sure that if it starts to go sideways, use it as a coaching moment. I'm never yelling at kids. I'm never getting after kids and telling them they're bad people. I would have said, those are not kind words. Those are not healthy. Like, if people are acting that way, we just remove ourselves from the situation. So, and don't let it happen. So, like, when I dropped the girls off tonight, because I got to be the parent Uber, and I picked up a couple girls and took them over to another house to hang out. And some of the kids that were just being, quite frankly, jerks earlier today. I mean, they were just so rude. They were visiting a house like 2 doors down. They were out there, and I said, hey girls, I'm like, you know what? Don't interact. If that one girl decides to run her mouth and make things uncomfortable, just get up and leave and call me and I will come get you. It's not worth having a huge ordeal. It's not worth it. Like, it's just not worth it. So that is my PSA, parents. Be involved, know what's going on. Tonight I switched to this moisturizer because this is one we're using, and it's the Neutrogena Hydra Boost, and I really, really like it because it's more of a gel. So but it still has the hyaluronic acid, so it's really cool. But that is my skincare for tonight. I think I'm going to do an eye mask because my allergies are really bugging me. So I'll probably pick out, I don't know, maybe I won't because I just put on that eye serum. But I'll do a mask tomorrow because tomorrow is Sunday and Sunday is mask night. So I hope you have a great Saturday night, and we'll check back on Sunday. And happy early Mother's Day to everybody.